Welcome back to my channel. I'm Suzie the Sawyer, and this is my survival let's play Noob Chronicles. Today we are working on the entrance to my strip mine. So right now I'm in my underground lair behind those two double iron doors, and I'm building the ladder that's gonna go pretty much all the way down to bedrock. And once I get down to bedrock, probably at about level 4 or 5, that's where I will start my mining operation. As you can see, we're already down quite a bit. And yeah, so just gonna continue working on this. When I get down to bedrock, I will actually be right back, or if I find anything. My hopes is that I can make it all the way down to the bottom without, coming into any cave systems or, falling into a ravine. So once I start to get a little bit further down, I'll actually knock out blocks and hold on to the ladder, make sure nothing is directly underneath me before I let go. And yeah, so instead of doing any kind of a time-lapse video, I will just be right back when I get down. So see you in just a little bit. Hey everyone, look what I found. Obviously this is an abandoned underground mine, and this is actually directly underneath where I'm building my ladder down to where I want my strip mine to be. We're actually getting really close to the level that I want it to be at. For a little while now, I've heard the cave spiders really loudly, so pretty sure somewhere around here is a cave spider spawner. And I'm actually going to take a little time. I'm going to get down here and go search for that spawner, because I really don't want to accidentally stumble upon it and then end up dead. So yeah, I will be right back in just a little bit. I'm going to figure out how to get down here, and once I'm down here and I've killed the cave spiders, I'll be right back. Hey everyone, I'm back. This is the underground mine area. I spent some time. I made the ladder go all the way down, so this actually continues down to bedrock, where I want my strip mine to be. Gonna build some kind of a door to kind of mark where this is. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time exploring. If I find anything that is interesting, I will be right back. Oh, and I also hunted down the cave spider spawner, and I destroyed it because, cave spiders are the devil. But yeah, so I'm gonna explore, and I will be right back if I find anything. So I will see you in just a moment. Hey everyone! Look what I found. I've done a little bit of exploring down here in the underground mine. And look what I came across. I started exploring because I wanted to get these rails. They're really hard to find, and they're really resource expensive. And so I've just been kind of walking around picking these up, and I came across just one little diamond in the wall. So I got it out, and I saw there was all this other stuff. So I've kind of carefully mined around some of it, but I already found a few. See, I got 4 already. And so I'm going to get the rest of these out. I just thought you guys would think this is pretty interesting. There's so much stuff, and I've only explored enough to find the cave spider spawner And, you know, it just, there's just so much stuff. There's redstone, and down here there's gold, and I found a ton of charcoal. So gonna keep looking around, and yeah, I'll be back. All right. Did a little exploring up above in the abandoned mine shaft. And now this is the landing spot for the strip mine, I think. This is actually level 5. And as you can see, there's some bedrock down on the floor, but it doesn't come up into level 5. It stops at level 4. And gonna clear out a little bit of a space just to kind of, I don't know, give it more of an entrance-y feel, I guess. And just a second. I just want to get this lit up a little bit. Don't want any mobs to form. Oh, and I need to put down a chest and a crafting table. And basically, you know, when I'm down here mining and I break a pickaxe, I can come back. There will be supplies in the chest to make others. And I can use the crafting table to do that. And then let me give this just a little bit more structure so you can see exactly what's going on. I didn't use any guides in particular when I decided to design my strip mine this way. This is exactly how I had it in my PS3 game. I just actually, in the beginning of my strip mine, I made my strips every other block. And I realized that I was actually wasting time. So, because, you know, in between 2 strip mines, you can see on either side of that, you know, that block in between, you can see if there's something there. So what I decided to do was make them every other block, or every 2 blocks now. And that way, from the first strip, you can see what's in between. And then from the other strip, you can see. And I just put that block there because if anything were to spawn, you know, I don't want it to follow me through and get me from behind, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know if that's something that's a valid worry with it all lit up properly. And then, so when I find something, I like to go in with some cobble and I like to fill it all back in again. That way, you know, if it's something that, I guess, encroaches into where another strip mine is going to go through, I don't all of a sudden open up into this area where, you know, there's a big hole. I see cobble and I know that I've been there. And, you know, it just makes it a little less confusing. Oh, look at this. This would be part of the abandoned mine up above. It's a really low mine. It goes right down to bedrock. And oh, it's dark in there. Let's hurry up and block this up. I don't want any mobs getting through and bugging me while I'm in here. Need to light it up too. And oh, this side too. Ugh. Jeez, oh Pete's. All right. Okay. So, yeah, give me just a minute to get some of the stuff out, and then I'm gonna go out to the other side of the strip mine so that you can kind of get an idea of, yeah, because, yeah, I don't want to have to work around this mine this whole time. So I'm going to get this coal out and get that iron out and go back. So give me just a minute. Okay, here I am. Gonna take that block out and I'm gonna put it back. Not even sure that I really need to. I just, you know, I guess extra protection. You don't want to be digging and have a creeper spawn and follow you down one of your strips, and you know, there's so much chances for like lava spills, water, whatever. You don't want a big hole blown up in your strip, ruin your stuff. So yeah, heading now in the other direction so that I can show you a little bit of how this works, and you know, so I don't have to deal with the abandoned mine on the other side. I might run into it again over here because I haven't explored it fully and I'm not sure how big it is. It's just, I do know that while exploring what little bit of it I did find quite a few diamonds and a ton of charcoal, a ton of other stuff. It was pretty nice. So as you're going, you just want to make sure that you're putting torches every little bit, and as you can see, the light levels, they're really good. No chance for anything to spawn. So you know, you just keep going until it seems like it's getting a little too dark, and you'll kind of see as you go down. And let's get this iron out. And as you saw, we took a step back this way. You could see that it got quite a bit darker. So put another torch. And let's get all this out of here. Oh, wow. And this is why I love strip mining. It just takes so much of the work out of it. You don't have to wander around in caves where it's totally dark and stumble across all sorts of mobs that might explode on you or attack you while you're not paying attention. As long as you light this strip mine up good and go every 2 blocks for each strip, you are not going to miss anything. It's nice. And I had like a whole stack of diamonds in my PS3 game for doing it this way. Oh. I need to go back and get a pickaxe. And actually, I do have this diamond one, but I'm trying to save it. I'm trying to make sure that I don't overuse it, because I am amassing quite a few diamonds. I don't want to actually use them all up right away. I'd rather wait to make nice diamond stuff until I can, find a mob spawner and make an XP machine. It's like one of my next projects I want to do. And let's put this block back. Again, you don't want anything following you down. And you can see nice torches. I always like to keep them on the left. And that way, if I get turned around and kind of forget which way I was coming from, I can always say that if the torches are on the left, then I'm heading away from the strip mine, from the entrance. And if I get turned around and need to come back, then I can remember that putting them on the right will get me back. So just kind of a tip, don't keep your torches randomly placed all over. Try to have a method to the way you place them, and you know, it'll kind of make your life easier. So yeah, I think this is kind of good for this. This gives you guys an idea of what a strip mine is if you haven't ever seen one before or heard of them before. I know in a lot of different YouTubers videos that I've watched, I've not ever really heard of anybody doing that very much. And you know, I don't know, I just thought it sounded like a good idea, especially for somebody like me who's so scared of mobs and hates to go into caves. This is just a lot easier. And so yeah, I'm not gonna bore you any longer with, because this can get tedious. You can end up doing this for hours and just coming out with tons and tons of resources. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my videos and want to see more, please give it a big like, big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for updates. I put up videos every other day, and down in the links below in the description of the video are links to my Twitter and my Facebook page. I post updates there all the time as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for, you know, any likes, comments, following, whatever. I appreciate it. I really do. It makes me super, super happy. I'm gonna continue on doing this, but I will see you next time. Bye. Thank you.